album is Indestructible, and you guys also released a live EP, Live and Indestructible.
Yeah, we last June we were in Europe touring, doing a lot of big festivals, and there was a camera crew out on one of our Germany shows, and there was over 80,000 people at the show, and it just looked massive, it sounded massive. I mean, I couldn't even see where the people ended, and it just looked massive, it sounded massive. I mean, it was just so big.
That would have been crazy energy coming in.
It was amazing, and it's definitely ranks up there with one of our favorite all-time shows, just because it's just a sea of people and fist pumping all the way back, and you see kind of the wave of fist because the delay of the people in the back get it, so it's a little bit of a wave going on there. But it was great. The footage came out great. It wasn't something that we even set up. It was just their local crew that came out to film the whole event, and they gave us a DVD of the footage, and we're like, wow, this looks amazing, and it sounded really good, and said we thought we'd put it out there, just a little something extra for the fans.
So it's one of those nice, unexpected.
Yeah, nothing planned going into it. It just came out great, and we're like, oh, we should put this out there.
Definitely, it's very cool. Talking about big shows and different places and things, I've also heard you guys get to be part of the MySpace operation to go over and play for the troops in Iraq.
Yeah.
So it was about a year ago now, wasn't it?
It was just about a year ago. I think it was March of last year. And we were about 12 miles, I think, from the Iraqi border. We were in Kuwait at Camp Buring, and it's a great opportunity. We've always in the past been vocal about showing our support to the troops, and we've met a lot of troops throughout the years that have come to our shows, and finally, I think when MySpace was putting this together, they contacted our agent to see if we were available or interested, and the timing worked out good. We just finished recording the album, and we were, just moved up our rehearsal schedule a little bit more. We're like, we got to do this. It's perfect time to get over there, a perfect opportunity, and went over there for a few days and slept in the barracks, ate in the chow hall, and just kind of lived their life for a few days, and made a few friends there, and got to bring them a little bit of home to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Let them escape, for a few hours and get some entertainment and just kind of rock out and do their thing. And it was very cool. That it's definitely one of our more memorable shows too. I mean, to look out in a crowd and see these soldiers, raising up these M16 rifles in the crowd. Hopefully, none of them had clips in them or nothing, but it was pretty powerful image just to look out there and just see all these men and women just strapped with their rifles and just kind of enjoying themselves and just forgetting that they're in the middle of the desert,
I'm sure
in a war zone.
They appreciate that a lot too. But that's awesome. Now on your MySpace page too, you had pictures of you guys from over there. Was it a Black Hawk? Did you guys get to ride that?
Yeah, we did briefly. We were hoping that they would let us go out there with a few guns in the desert and blow some stuff up, but we couldn't convince them of that. I think we'd be a little bit dangerous if all of us had some big guns on us. But we did get to go up in the Black Hawk, and that was very cool. Just kind of circled around, flew around the desert a little bit. Just like I said, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it was cool just the experience, just to say we were on it and did it.
Yeah, exactly. You hear them fly over because we have Fort Drum is about I think 2 hours north of where we are today.
Okay.
And you hear them go over, and they're so loud.
Yeah.
Was it crazy inside it?
It wasn't too bad. We had the headphones on and stuff, and so it wasn't bad. It was really cool. I mean, my manager was with us at the time too, and he gets a little claustrophobic in tight areas and that, and there was a bunch of us stuffed in there, and he wasn't going to go at first, and we had to convince him, dude, this is a chance of a lifetime. You got to just go ahead and get up there and do it, and so he did, and it was great. I mean, it was just besides the band and a few of us, also the comedian Carlos Mencia was hosting there, so he went up in the Black Hawk with us when we went up too. So very cool.
And your manager thank you afterwards for dragging him on?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm sure he's glad that he did it. It wasn't as bad as he thought it would be.
Very cool. Well, I don't know if you heard too today on the news this morning. They did a thing with President Obama saying that he's got his plan and attack now to try to get those troops home by 2010. So hopefully that'll all come through, and get those men home, right?
Bring them home where they belong. Yeah. We got enough to worry about in our own country, and just over the years we've had a lot of our own natural disasters that happen here that we could use their help over here, whether it was New Orleans or the brush fires on the West Coast, or hurricanes and everything else that happen around here. We can definitely use it in our country when we need it.
Definitely, yeah. On a lighter note, I've heard stories that you have a family and that your son once in a while will join you on stage.
Yeah, during sound check, not in the live show, but that's his moment of the day. That's what he looks forward to. He's got a little, plastic like Fisher Price guitar that he likes to keep in where my equipment's set up and my guitars are set up. He gives his guitar to my guitar tech, and he sets it up next to mine and comes up on stage and just headbangs for a bit. He's only like 20 months old, but he loves it. It's like his time to go up there and shine and show off a little bit. And, so it's funny. It's just kind of become a routine on the tour so far, just kind of rocking out with Daddy. And, as soon as we're done playing, he sees me hand my guitar to my tech, and he does the same thing to his. So, I get all sad because I'm a dad and I love my kids. So it's great when he's trying to mock what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, of course. How cute though. The next generation of making, right?
Yeah, it's good to see he's got the love for music this early on. So hopefully he could, I'm not going to push him in that direction, but it's good to see that he's doing it on his own. He shows an interest.
Yeah, he's having fun nonetheless. Now, your new single, Is It the Night?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys shoot a video for that?
We did. It's just about done. It's being edited. We had a few tweaks in the editing stage right now, so it'll probably come out. I don't know a release date, but probably soon because we've already gone through a few different edits.
Mm-hmm.
So
what can you tell us about it? Anything or?
It's just more performance stuff. I mean, haven't really been one to get into big treatment videos that are a lot of acting and stuff. I don't know. That's always weird to us. I didn't want to be an actor. I want to be a musician. So I'd rather play my guitar. And not saying that we won't ever try it someday. There's only so many videos you can make of just performance stuff, but
you can hire actors to do the other parts. They're the band part.
I guess it really depends on what the treatment is for the video. If you like the way it reads on paper and it sounds, like it goes hand in hand with the song, then we would consider that. But so far, a majority of our stuff has just been performances, and then just depending on the location. A lot of this was shot in a dark, dingy, like a parking garage in LA, and so I'm not sure until we see the final edit of which footage we ended up, using throughout the whole video. But, we keep it somewhat simple. I think we just feel the most comfortable when we're on our instruments and not acting out a role. But
right, that's what you do best, right? So make sure you catch these guys out on their tour. Music is a Weapon. We'll put up the dates so you guys can check them out. And once again, the new album is called Indestructible. Remember, support your artists, buy their albums. This has been an edition of Musician Photo Journal.